Hello again. It's Wednesday, July 8th, 2020. This is JournalTV and I'm Jerry Clark. It's time for the news. It was a very normal Allegheny County Board of Supervisors meeting on Tuesday night. That is, until Supervisor Cletus Nicely told everybody that the county should just walk away from area school consolidation talks. But other supervisors indicated that they wanted to see the final plan before making any decision on the issue. Watch.
I just don't think the talks with the merger is a good thing. I think there's a lot of discontent on the board. I spoke to the representative for this board, Mr. Griffin, and Matt about this. And I think it's time that we walk away for now. We don't know what our finances are going to look like in the future. A tremendous amount of money that we don't have.
That's the reason last week I pushed. I was hoping that we'd be in that process today, tomorrow, putting it all together. People sometimes drag their feet.
Until we get that report on the 27th, we're not sure what we are resolving against. And so it's taken a while, but it's a big decision. I'd like to know what we're saying yay or nay to before we choose to turn our backs on it. So
it has to be approved by all four bodies for them to take it to Richmond. And that was a request. They wanted to go in a draft form to the Board of Education before the delegate and the senator will carry it into session. In order to do that and get it in front of the Board of Education for them to consider it, it has to be there in September. So there has been quite a bit of a push lately to get some people to make some decisions about whether or not facility-wise, which will be I think everybody understands and knows it comes down to where's the high school going to be, and there's a decision that has to be made there.
At a public hearing on Tuesday, Allegheny County Administrator John Lanford told the supervisors about a big $1.6 million proposed Community Development Block Grant regional program that would help area businesses and organizations deal with the COVID-19 pandemic. Regional cooperation was the key, he said.
This is a grant program that has been made available through the CARES Act funding to Community Development Block Grant eligible communities. Allegheny County, partnership with City of Covington, Town of Clifton Forge, Town of Iron and the Allegheny Highlands Chamber of Commerce and Tourism partnered on the grant application to serve the entire region. The county would act as fiscal agent, and you also have in your packet a memorandum of understanding with the Chamber of Commerce, and Ms. Hammond is here as well, representing her organization, where they would serve as the conduit in the actual grantor of funds to small businesses in the community that have been impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic. The grant eligibility we discussed 2 meetings ago and had comments received at that point in time. Is available for a number of different businesses in the community, and I'll just very briefly go through those. They're locally or regionally owned. They have 20 or fewer employees, have been impacted by COVID-19, have not already received federal CARES Act assistance. That does not include the PPP program. We clarified that with DHCD. And then also provides local or regional services that can be tourism-related, accommodations, restaurants, cultural and education services, arts, recreation, retail, nonprofit, social services, health practitioners, or personal care.
Directly after the re-election of Tamala Preston as the chairman of the Covington School Board on Tuesday, board member Erica Hunter told the board that she wasn't happy about minority history teaching in the schools. Listen.
We, as a board, should come to some kind of agreement. I am writing the Secretary of Education because I think that there's not enough diversity. And, you know, I was thinking about, like, we've had Mexicans come to the school, might have had Indians, you know, Indian background. And if the only thing they were taught about their heritage, like say for example the Indians, all they're taught in a book is that the cowboys killed the Indians. That is sad.
On the outside, all seemed amicable. On the inside, not so much. But the result on Monday night, eventually, was that Jacob Wright was elected chairman of the Allegheny County School Board. Listen.
Thank you all once again for allowing me to be the chair through these troubling times, and I won't let you down.
And now a word from our sponsor. There were rumors after the last Allegheny County School Board meeting that some resignations might occur as a result of a controversy over the superintendent's contract and pay hike. After an executive session on Monday, Superintendent Eugene Katalka reaffirmed his retirement date, and former board chair Randy Tucker said his last day would be August 31st. Watch.
And board members need to understand you need to act as a board. One governing body moving in one direction. It's like if you're trying to pull a chain, you got to pull it in one direction. You cannot try to go two different directions. You will get nowhere. And if you don't agree with the decision that was made by the board, it's not our job to go out and tell everybody in the community, I didn't vote for it. You're part of the board. You're a corporate member. We need to make sure that we keep that in mind, path forward. As I told you, August the 30th will be my last, or 31st will be my last day on the board. You need to keep that in front of your mind. That needs to happen.
I just want to say that I will stick to my retirement date on September 30th being my last day. I had an absolutely wonderful time here. We've had great leadership. I want to thank Randy Tucker. You can't go any place with an organization unless you have great leadership. And during the last 5 years, Randy has provided leadership for the division, and a lot of what we have to do is where we are, to be able to bring the board together to work as a unity, which I think has been fantastic. So.
A procedural hassle occurred on Monday night after new Allegheny County School Board Chairman Jacob Wright wanted to move an agenda item forward that would have allowed discussion of the superintendent's contract before it was discussed in executive session. But after a lengthy back and forth debate on rules, lawyer Patrick Andriano weighed in.
What I can advise is the typical practice is it is unanimous because it's important because it protects the public. The public received the agenda where it was posted 3 days prior to the meeting. So that's why in my practice it's been a unanimous vote because it's been disseminated to the public.
So do we not use Robert's Rules of Order to govern our school board?
Not according to School Board BDDE. It says the Allegheny County School Board establishes rules of order. If y'all have adopted Robert's Rules, I don't see it in here.
The U.S. Forest Service announced the appointment of Teresa Tanner as the new district ranger for the James and Warm Springs Ranger Districts, following the retirement of Elizabeth McNichols. She now oversees about 350,000 acres of the National Forest System lands. A third piece of public art was unveiled on Monday in Clifton Forge, a to-do list was created by local artists Karen Thomas and Nancy Newhard and may now be found next to Earl's Automotive on Main Street downtown. Log on to the AlleghenyJournal.com right now for many more details. And we'll be right back. And now for local obituaries. Dayton Austin, 23 of Natural Bridge, died July 2nd. Melvin Langford, 79 of Fairfield, died last Thursday. Asel Deeds, 82 of Clifton Forge, died on Monday. Wayne Potter Sr., 78, formerly of Clifton Forge, died last Friday. Lillian Wright, 90 of Lexington, died July 2nd. Madeline Huffman, 98 of Buena Vista, died last Friday. Roger Morgan, 74 of Ronceverte, died Monday. Charlotte Rose, 78 of Clifton Forge, died on Tuesday. And Camilla Grimmett, 84 of Lewisburg, died on Saturday. More information on all obituaries may be found on AlleghenyJournal.com. Let's check out the local weather forecast. On Thursday, it should be partly cloudy with isolated showers, high of 90 and a low of 67. On Friday, partly cloudy with scattered showers, high of 94 and a low of 68. And on Saturday, partly cloudy with showers likely, high of 91 and a low of 66 degrees. And that's the way it is on Wednesday, July 8th, 2020. More stories, photos, videos, and interviews are available 24/7, 365 on AlleghenyJournal.com, YouTube, and on our soaring Facebook page. Thanks very much for watching Journal TV.